Hey everyone, and welcome to this explainer. Today, we're evaluating the absolute bedrock of almost every software application out there, the database engine. Nearly every tool or custom app a business builds completely relies on a database running under the hood. And honestly, very few technical choices matter more than the engine you decide to build that foundation on. So today, we're taking a really close look at PostgreSQL, which is widely regarded as the world's most advanced open-source relational database.
So let's kick things off with a question that literally keeps CFOs and IT managers tossing and turning at night. What is often the single largest software line item for a data-heavy business? Well, if you guessed database licensing, you hit the nail on the head. It's a massive, massive hurdle for growing companies, and it perfectly sets the stage for why we're analyzing this specific platform today.
All right, here's our roadmap for unpacking exactly why a completely free, community-backed tool is successfully taking on the corporate software giants. We're going to cover the database cost dilemma, officially introduce PostgreSQL, dive into its enterprise capabilities, break down the actual financials, and finally, look at the practical realities of migration.
Okay, jumping right into Section 1, the database cost dilemma. Let's see why there's such a desperate need for a shakeup in the industry.
This right here brilliantly illustrates the Goliath of our story. Traditional commercial database platforms like Oracle Database or SQL Server carry these incredibly heavy per core or per instance licensing costs. And not to mention, they create this intense vendor lock-in, making future migrations incredibly difficult and expensive if your business needs or your budget suddenly change. Now, contrast that with what businesses building custom apps actually need: genuine reliability, the ability to handle complex data, and of course, budget flexibility. That massive friction between the two sides, that's exactly what drives the search for a better alternative.
Moving on to Section 2, introducing Postgres. Enter our David. This is a platform purpose-built to deliver enterprise-grade database capabilities entirely for free, with zero vendor lock-in. Now, what's really fascinating here is that PostgreSQL isn't just some flash-in-the-pan tech trend. Its roots actually go all the way back to academic database research in the 1980s, and it entered continuous open-source development by 1996. So we're talking about an unusually long, incredibly rigorous development history. Today, it's the database of choice for countless startups and massive enterprises alike. It is so trusted, in fact, that it serves as the foundation for huge open-source ecosystem tools like ERP Next and Nextcloud. All right, Section 3, enterprise-grade capabilities. The absolutely crucial point here is understanding what enterprise-grade actually means for this platform, because, let's face it, free doesn't mean much if the engine can't perform.
Looking under the hood, we can really see its raw power. First up, full ACID compliance. That means your transaction processing is rock solid and reliable, which is absolutely critical if your app is handling financial or sensitive data. But it goes way beyond basic relational tables. It natively supports advanced data types. We're talking JSON, arrays, even geometric data. It's got sophisticated indexing for crazy fast queries on massive datasets. And notice that built-in full-text search? That's huge. It often means you don't even need to set up and manage a completely separate search infrastructure. Add in robust replication for high availability and disaster recovery, plus really strong standards compliance, and you're looking at a deeply, deeply capable engine.
But beyond those core features, we have to talk about its true superpower, extensibility. You are not just stuck with what comes out of the box. Thanks to a massive, rich plugin and extension ecosystem, your dev teams can adapt the database to highly specialized use cases. A perfect example of this is PostgreSQL, which basically lets you seamlessly integrate incredibly sophisticated geographic data support right into your database. It's like a real game changer. To put this all into perspective, just picture a growing SaaS startup building a custom app. They needed super flexible data storage and complex reporting, so they just leveraged PostgreSQL's native JSON support and full-text search right from the get-go. Then, as their app really took off, they used those robust replication features to handle all that read scalability. And the absolute best part? They avoided massive database licensing costs entirely. They took that saved budget and funneled it straight back into core product development. That is the real-world impact of this technology.
Which brings us nicely to Section 4, the financial breakdown. This is where we look at the numbers that make the technical decision-makers actually take action.
$0. That's it. Released under the super permissive PostgreSQL license, this is your perpetual licensing cost. It is completely free for any use, including commercial applications. And that big zero stays a zero no matter your deployment scale, your data volume, or how many processor cores you're actually running.
When you look at the comparison, the dramatic financial relief for data-intensive businesses is just undeniable. I mean, licensing for a moderate production deployment of Oracle database, that could cost a business tens of thousands of dollars every single year. Contrast that with self-hosted PostgreSQL on properly sized infrastructure, which typically runs, maybe $50 to $200 a month. Even if you decide to go with managed PostgreSQL hosting through a major cloud provider to take some of the management off your plate, it still remains considerably more affordable than commercial licensing.
All right, let's head into our final section, migration and practical realities. Because before you make the leap, we need to be totally objective about the actual heavy lifting required to run this system.
Look, you must know the limitations. This isn't magic, it's engineering. Self-hosting at a serious production scale demands genuine database administrator expertise to properly tune performance and handle maintenance. You need really thorough schema design up front and rigorous backup testing well before a data loss incident ever actually happens. It's also worth noting it lacks some very specific advanced proprietary tools that you might find in top-tier commercial databases. Plus, if you're dealing with exceptionally massive datasets, horizontal scaling is going to require a bit more architectural planning compared to purpose-built distributed systems. Your teams need training to use these complex features effectively. And frankly, if you're just building a super simple, lightweight app, a tool like SQLite might actually be a much better fit.
But if your business is ready to escape those proprietary licenses and make the switch, expect a highly procedural migration path. Because SQL dialects do differ between platforms, moving from something like Oracle or SQL Server means you'll do schema conversions and query syntax adjustments. The good news is there are tons of tools to help with this. After that comes parallel testing, basically running both databases side by side to ensure total data integrity before you switch over your production traffic. And then, finally, the full cutover. Most organizations tackle this entire transition within a 2 to 6 month window, depending on how complex their application is.
As we wrap up this explainer, I think this quote completely hits the nail on the head. On functionality per dollar spent, its enterprise-grade capability at zero licensing cost is essentially unmatched among relational databases. With nearly 3 decades of rigorous development, the ability to comfortably handle serious production scale, and the fact that it completely removes licensing from your cost equation, PostgreSQL definitely earns its reputation as the definitive free choice for custom apps.
So, I'm going to leave you with this final thought to chew on regarding your own business infrastructure. If your business is paying substantial licensing fees, why pay for a commercial database when the totally free alternative is genuinely enterprise-grade? Just imagine what your dev team could do with all that redirected budget. Thanks so much for joining me for this explainer, and be sure to subscribe to Uplatz so you can join us next time as we explore MariaDB, another incredibly fascinating community-driven database. Catch you then.